Hey, look, Johnny Cash sang Nine Inch Nails hurt.
Yeah.
Why can't Dolly Parton sing Chop Suey?
Good point.
Absolutely.
I'd listen to that.
Just so you guys can hear it, I want to play it when Mark walks in on me again.
It's so good.
Because, I changed the pitch of the voice, obviously. So listen to Mark in the background. He's blowing me kisses.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Well, you can tell. Hi, buddy. Come on in. That's okay, dude. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you.
He sounds like the grape lady.
I can't breathe.
Sorry. Mark Parrish, he's just walking back. Parrish, you ever seen that viral clip? One of the first viral clips ever of the gal falling out of the grapes, right? She's stomping grapes and then she falls. And she's like,
Absolutely.
and she's dead.
I can't breathe.
Yeah. Listen to you sped up when you walk into the room when Chris is recording.
Darkness, my old friend. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Well, you can tell. Hi, buddy. Come on in. That's okay, dude. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you.
Who knocked the wind out of me before?
You're just like,
Sorry. Oh, my God.
So good.
I'm melting.
that's good. You're good at this.
Yeah.
Good, man.
All right, we're running a little late. Let's get to the news.
Yeah, we'll get right to the news.
Carly's here. Mark's here. Rosie will be here in like 20 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Here's the
This
news.
is KFAN News with Chris Hockey. Presented by the St. Paul Saints.
It's the truth. Thank you, Saints. What a great season. We can't wait till next year. And when it is announced and you'll be able to buy your tickets in advance, we'll tell you all about it. You go to saintsbaseball.com. saintsbaseball.com for all your information. Thank you, St. Paul Saints. Can't wait to see what you do next. Speaking of what's next, ladies and gentlemen, something new happening out at MSP. There's a symbolic Delta Airlines flight departure today at MSP. Ooh. Peter Frush, the CEO of Greater MSP Partnership, is talking about how it's different. It's the first ever flight taking off using sustainable aviation fuel.
This is the first SAF flight from MSP Airport. And so the first airplane fueled by sustainable aviation fuel is taken off from Minneapolis to New York for New York Climate Week. But as it happens, you can make jet fuel out of camelina grown in Minnesota that reduces the carbon in that whole life cycle 70%.
Now you're saying to yourself, what the hell is camelina? Am I right? Because I sure as hell am.
I don't practice camelina.
Ain't got no crystal ball.
My sources.
Or silver.
Or silver. What did I say? Silver.
Silver.
Isn't that from mosquitoes?
Camelina is a pressed seed oil derived from Camelina sativa.
Sativa?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh.
Right.
Got it.
They call it false flax.
So this plane is getting high.
Yeah, that's exactly. And the vapor trails are going to be,
I would just rather have them use what works.
I was going to say, I love this.
I love
This
the
sounds
idea.
awesome.
Yeah.
I am. You could not pay me enough to get on this first
let's
flight.
just
Hang
use
on.
what works.
Let's use historic precedent. I have seen vehicles in the past time travel with garbage.
That's true.
Right.
You can put banana peels in a machine and you can go back to the
old beer
future.
can,
An old
remember?
beer, yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, why not throw a little sativa in there and fly to New York for Climate Week?
He's not wrong.
They're working on a study of how to get from 2,000 to 1 million acres of camelina grown here in Minnesota and use it for jet fuel. That's a lot of acres, but listen,
a lot of acres.
It helps the environment, helps the farmers. Let's see if we can get it done, right?
I'm in. I love it. I'm not jumping on that plane to make sure it works first.
Well, we'll let other people test it. That's what we do,
Exactly.
right? So there you go. That was interesting.
Maybe a little
That's
nervous
sweet.
too, like going to New York and be like, is that October 21st?
And bad flyers when they get on planes now are going to ask the crew, does this have regular gas or is this weed?
Yeah, or they're going
I'm not flying on this plane if it's
more
weed.
questions for the
correct.
poor
More
flight
questions.
Here's the interruption. Does anybody have any sativa?
Correct. Yeah.
Exactly.
They're
Instead
gonna
of
put
calling
some
for
in
a
themselves.
doctor, Zach's emptying his pockets to
Right,
make sure the
yeah.
plane lands safely.
We ran out, so if everybody could just pile theirs here.
Oh, man. All right, well, It sounds like a good idea, but like Paris just said, just don't want to be the guinea pig.
Yeah, that's all right.
Let somebody else fly it.
They'll test it out.
And asking for a friend, does that still mean there'll be sativa for the rest of
sure. They're
people
okay.
that?
They're okay.
Yeah.
It'll be
I was
leftovers.
asking for a friend.
Yeah, we're growing it ourselves. You did. Only 8 products are still in the running to be named the coolest thing made in Minnesota. Online voting has narrowed the field to a list that includes, and you guys can vote yourself. You ready? Here's the list. American Crystal Sugar, which I didn't know was made in
I
Minnesota.
didn't either.
Honestly. 3M Scotch brand Magic Tape, which I do love me some Scotch.
That I knew was here.
Especially at wrapping those Christmas presents, right? Arctic Cat's ZR858 snowmobile
Yeah, that would be great.
and Red Wing shoes.
Oh, those are
Beckman
excellent.
boots.
What about Sauce's baby?
What
wasn't made in
what
Minnesota?
about versions 4 and 5 of the Initials game, which you can buy at initialsgame.com? That's initialsgame.com.
There are children in a country
organically that
making that,
came
and
up.
you know it as well as I do.
Wow.
I wish it was. It'd be cheaper.
The products receiving the most votes move on to the quarterfinal.
All right.
So there we go. What do you guys got? What would you take out of American Crystal Sugar, 3M Scotch brand Magic Tape, Arctic Cat, Red Wing shoes?
No love for spam?
I don't know. Where's the rest of them?
I'm going
What's
with
spam?
Scotch tape.
Scotch
I'm
tape
going
was
with
like
Red Wing shoes.
How about Post-it notes if we're just going to go around
Yeah,
the room
right.
at 3M here? Right? I mean,
Wasn't one blonde lady's dad the one who made those?
blonde lady's dad.
From that movie.
Yeah, what movie is that? Help me out.
Romeo and Michelle.
That's it, Romeo. Look at you. See, you said you didn't remember things, but you remembered that.
Yeah.
That's a great
Which one, Mira Sorvino or Lisa Kudrow?
I think
I never saw it.
Lisa Kudrow's. Yeah, right.
What type of lab do you need to cook up crystal sugar? So I want to know.
They were
Cooking
going
some
for
crystal.
something else, and it was an accident.
So here we go. Here's the full. We got the Crystal Sugar, the American Manufacturing Action Track Chair.
What?
Yeah, you know it's I think it's a handicap chair, right? Am I right? Is that
No
right?
idea.
No idea.
Not a clue.
Is it the one that slides up and down the...
I think it's the one with the tracks on it. You know, like you so you can go off road and stuff. I'm not sure.
Oh.
The Stratasys FM 300 printer. I don't know. And the Midwest Floating Island, a National Aquarium wetland. And Johnny Pops are the other one as well.
I love Johnny.
Johnny
I like when Johnny Pop. Johnny Pop.
Those are
Oh,
excellent.
Johnny.
Rock.
I think that's probably not the right commercial.
I love when there's like floating island aquarium and then we're like Johnny Pop.
Right.
Innovation and inventions and
Yeah, environmental.
technology. It's like,
yeah.
we want sugar on a stick.
Right, correct. They're
Like
great.
3 different colors on a stick. That's amazing.
Maybe that track chair is like the those ones that go up the stairs for the disabled people.
Yeah,
like
that's
Mrs.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Like,
Yeah, no,
like
that's
Mrs. Deacon from Gremlins.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Remember
Here
she
we go.
gets launched, which doesn't
Yes.
make any
No.
sense.
No,
No,
not
I
at
do
all.
not remember
And I'm
that.
sure they're making it as they listen to the Power Trip Morning Show in Marshall, Minnesota right now. But it is it's the wheelchair that goes off road. These things here,
Oh, yeah.
those things.
Yeah.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
That's awesome.
That's pretty awesome. I didn't know
Yeah.
they were made in Minnesota.
That's
I've never
actually
seen
really
those.
cool.
Like that.
Looks like a tank with a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That is think
That's a hell of an innovation.
Think about this for a second, though. That helps so many people, right? That have limited options, right?
right,
That is innovate. I'm voting for Johnny Pops.
Johnny
Yeah.
Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
They would. There you go.
I think that's the one
That
where they
changes
can
people's lives.
Changes mine.
like that actually like gets them to eye level too. Like it kind of stands them up a little bit
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I think you're right. I
that's-
think you're right.
that's super
Pretty cool, man. Innovation. And finally, what's your name? Mark, you're a hunter.
Yeah.
Do you participate in turkey season?
I have, yes.
Minnesota
absolutely.
hunters will kick off the fall turkey season this weekend. Turkey hunting will begin on Saturday, continue through October 27th. Bows, crossbows, and shotguns can be used. Must be the easiest thing to hunt.
Come
'Cause they're
over to
everywhere.
my house and sit on my deck for about 20 minutes.
They're
You
everywhere.
just shoot those?
They're
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
everywhere. Everywhere.
I don't think you
got
can
a
just shoot them
group
from
of
your deck, can
That's
you?
cheating.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cheating.
I don't know. Can you? If you have a license, can
That's
you shoot
lazy.
from your
a
deck?
license. Why can't you shoot it from your deck?
I'm sorry. I really don't know nothing.
I've
I really don't know nothing.
I've shot a few deer from my grandma Mary's deck up north.
You ever hang your ass out the window and just shoot things?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Just driving down the road?
That's kind of my goal is to shoot a big old buck in my underwear off my deck with a bow.
Wow.
Life goals.
Life
With a
goals,
cigarette, right?
With a Johnny Pop
you know,
hanging out of your
I'm
mouth.
kind of healthy.
Yeah.
Johnny Pop, yes.
Right over into that
Let's
wheelchair.
go.
Like a
But
true
yeah,
Minnesotan.
we have got like 20 hens, this gaggle of hens that wanders around and eats all the seed we put down, for God's sakes, for the deer. And then there's about a good group of like 8 or 9 toms. I'm not kidding you. If you feel like hunting a turkey, give me a call. That's the males.
I don't know if I've ever heard that.
I'm gonna make you
and the hen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you a deal.
Yeah.
You can take out turkeys from your deck, but you got to do with a bow and arrow. I want to see you Robin Hood those sons of bitches from your deck. I want to film it, and I want you to be in a groin sloth.
A groin
sloth? I'm not quite sure how to pull that out.
I think he means loincloth.
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 I got you. I mean, I don't know if I have a loincloth. I might have to pick one up from Tarzan. But yeah.
I remember Robin Hood wearing a loincloth. He wore tights.
I mean, in a version Hawk scene, probably.
I will make sure I get that done for you, because those turkeys drive me effing bonkers.
Can you eat? I mean, obviously you can eat those.
Yes, you can.
Do they taste
Wild
okay?
You can drink wild turkey, can you?
Yes, you
Right,
can. You can. They're not nearly as good as farm grown. Like, because turkeys, they have to eat gravel to help them digest. So
how dumb are turkeys?
So you kind of are what you eat. So like they don't taste nearly as good. They're much more tough.
gamey?
They're muscular.
Yeah.
They
taste like a dirt
way
road.
different. Yeah, exactly. They're way different.
They taste like the road.
I mean, I love hunting them, and I like taking care of them. They're a really fun hunt if you get out into South Dakota.
So you on your deck dress up like Kevin Costner, right?
Which one?
With
Kevin Costner? We're talking like Dances with Wolves.
No, Robin Hood.
Oh yeah, Robin Hood. That's right. With the groin cloth. Yeah.
You dress up as Kevin Costner as Robin Hood.
Loving this right
and
now.
then Sauce dresses up as Christian Slater, and we'll just see what happens.
Yeah. Get your hand out of my way.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. Let's do it.
Bury that hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll gladly do that.
I'll just
I'm not eating the darn thing, I'll tell you that.
I'll just fill myself with sativa and sit there.
You're going to fill yourself with gravel, you hungry son of a
I need you guys to tell me what the movie is where he turns into like a hawk.
Lady Hawk?
What?
No.
Kevin Costner?
There's a beautiful song in it.
Oh, Field of Dreams.
He turns into a hawk?
No. Am I wrong? She turns into a hawk.
That's Lady Hawk.
No.
What?
She turns into a hawk.
Michelle Pfeiffer and
Waterworld
and
Dances with Wolves.
Some dude that would my mom loved, because it's literally called Lady Hawk.
Yeah,
my mom watched it all the time.
Never heard of it.
It's like
it's right here. Hawk. It's one of Hawk's favorites. Horizon, an American saga.
No.
Hawk loved that.
It's like a medieval times. They're
Yes. Are you sure it's called Lady Hawk?
My memory is perfect, Carly. Why would you ever question my memory?
The Postman?
Yes,
Lady Hawk
is in it.
Lady Hawk just was a couple of weeks of experimenting in college. He moved on.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner's not in it.
He has all the stuff still.
I can't remember the name.
Matthew
Broderick, and the guy
Rutger Hauer.
Rutger Hauer, that's it.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Mama,
the bodyguard.
Nona likes Rutger Howard.
So, but Costner's not in. Costner's not in it at all.
No.
But you were very close, though.
The thief Gaston escapes the dungeon of medieval Aquila.
That's Matthew Broderick.
Through the latrine.
Yep.
Soldiers are about to kill him when Navarre saves him.
Yeah.
Navarre, traveling with his spirited hawk, plans to kill the Bishop of Aquila. I'm going to guess the hawk is Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yes. And he turns into a wolf.
Yeah, and they sing a song.
They don't
sing a song.
That's the curse that was put on them for whatever reason. They never see each other.
Is that the movie that after he turns into a wolf, he starts bowling and dancing and playing basketball?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Air Bud.
Oh, great film. Hawk loves that movie.
God, we're good at this.
We are really good at
We're good broadcasters. This is quality content.
We are?
My mom's so excited we were talking about Lady Hawk.
I think there's a lot of...
He does. Yeah, this groin loth is everywhere.
That's what made me think of it. The ladies are very excited for this.
Oh.
Sauce, there's free food out in the hallway, by the way.
Let's go!
Holiday just dropped off a bunch of gravel.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh, yeah.
Gravel. You want to share some gravel?
Yeah,
Nona likes it.
We're going to do that. We're also going to go to Hy-Vee for our Vikings report.
Time now for the Vikings Report, presented by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of the Minnesota Vikings. Linebacker Jonathan Grenard joins the power trip next, thanks to Hy-Vee.
Did you miss stopping by our booth at the Minnesota State Fair?
At all.
Well, no, you were there.
I loved it. Yeah, I didn't
it's not
miss
you
it.
miss it.
No,
It's,
no.
Did you miss stopping by?
I see what you're saying. Okay.
You got your cookie. You're walking along.
Walking along.
And you missed our KFAN Pro Shop stuff. And well, now you can go stock up on your favorite new designs, and you can get them soon before they're gone at KFAN.com. Keyword store. Shop today.
Thanks, Zach.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rosie, Carly, Rosie.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rosie.
Rosie, do you know in the last couple of weeks, right, we've had you hug Carly, right? 2 weeks ago, you fell into her and then fell into the chair.
Correct.
And then last week, you picked her up, right? She was wrapped around you temporarily.
Wrapped around you.
And that exchange, that hug exchange, prompted Twin Cities Live with Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber to discuss how long a hug should be.
Is that right?
They did a full segment on it. They had some hug expert on.
We kind of talked about that at the same time.
What did the hug expert say?
Yeah.
They were saying the standard hug length is about 3 seconds.
Not long enough.
5 is way too much.
Nope.
I mean, among really good friends, depending on how long it's been since you've seen each other.
What about
Well,
lovers?
there's some variables.
There's
always variables.
But did they say that it should be longer for the maximum effect?
She always says it should be longer. Am I right?
They were talking about how, your body reacts and it releases, I don't know, endorphins or whatever it does, that it's super good for you to hug as often as possible.
When I feel someone's a little more tense, I'll hang on for a little bit longer.
Marky just gave me a big hug right now. He always does. He's a hugger.
Give it here, buddy.
I like hugs.
Yeah.
Hugs are
very,
great.
very nice about that.
They're the best.
Yeah, but Rosie, you got to let go.
I let go.
Don't tell him that.
I mean,
Don't ever let go.
all right, should we do some sports? Because Sauce wants to tell some people some stuff.
Time, and you guys are big sports people, and we love sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
Yes!
Thank you all around.
The Minnesota Twins and their unbelievable slide continue as they lost 4-1 to the miserable Marlins last night. Bailey Ober went 5, scattered 8 hits, 4 earned runs, struck out 7. The Twins are 81-76. They can no longer hit the over. Thanks a lot, Ben. And they have 5 games left, including tonight, as they send Simeon Woods Richardson to the mound to battle the Marlins again. But the Twins are now 2 games back of the last wild card spot. 2. And they only have a half-game lead over Seattle for as far as they're going to get. This is an all-time sports collapse.
Well, certainly Minnesota, pretty close to Minnesota all-time sports collapse. And it's just amazing watching how listless that team was last night against arguably the worst, other than the White Sox, I think the worst team in baseball, right?
I think
they've lost 99
terrible.
games or something. I don't know. And the Twins were helpless at the plate. I mean, you score 1 run, no, Bailey Ober wasn't at his best, far from it. But when you give up 4 runs, you should score 6 against that team. But this has been a collective collapse by everyone. I don't know the psychology, talking with psychologists saying how long they should do this. I mean, it's amazing to me. You look at the body language of the players, especially in the late innings when they knew the game was over, and you can just read it on their faces. And you wonder, Correa had a couple of hits, and there's no one to pick up the other guys. There's no one to get the big hit to rally this team around. They are very, very discouraged, and it's apathy. I mean, I just ran into someone in the hallways about the Twins collapse. I went, you know what, people aren't even talking about it. I mean, like on social media, normally people are weighing in on, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I can't believe the Twins did it. No one's even talking about it, which is the worst possible thing the Twins management needs to hear. It's one thing to get irritated and go, dang it. Another thing not to care.
Yeah.
And that's what the Twins management and ownership has done since a year ago when we were all pumped up about going to the games and getting ready for the playoffs. The cumulative effect of not signing anyone during the offseason, trading deadline, all those sorts of things. They've sent a strong message that cutting payroll, the whole fiasco with Valley Sports, you made your own bed, as they said. So there you go. They're going to play out the string and watch other teams participate in the postseason this year,
which is great.
I'm not happy about it.
That would absolutely be its worst case scenario to have people just not care.
Yeah, it is, Carly.
Did you see the picture of the crowd last night?
It's just.
It's just. I mean, the faces in the ninth inning, the guys are leaning on the top of the dugout, and it's like, wow. I mean, it's talk about having your bags packed. They're packed and they're gone.
Yikes!
And they may win a game or two this week, but they're not going to do anything else. They got to play Baltimore this weekend,
right? Yeah. If they can sweep the Yankees, they have plenty to play for.
Correct,
because they can still win that division. The Vikings battle the Packers on Sunday at noon, pregame at 10. The Vikings are 3-0. The Packers are 2-1. The Packers are a 2.5-point favorite. We will get our first injury report today.
Yeah, anxious to see where Jordan Addison. I mean, I think today it'll be one of those. Addison didn't practice. Ivan Pace didn't practice. Hawkinson's not coming back probably he can't come back until the London game. Who else were they missing last week? Dallas Turner.
Yeah.
Upgrade, but KOC sounded pretty confident. Is Brett in there today?
No, he was, but
he took off.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, yesterday when I asked him about his, he's Mr. Packer guy. He thought, he didn't even hesitate when I asked him who's going to start a quarterback. He said Jordan Love. I'm not quite sure that he's 100% on that, but that'll be and the Packers won't announce that. I doubt until probably for game time on Sunday. But that'll be a bit of an intrigue as well. But either way, I think the Vikings are going to beat that team.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
More on that in Vikings.
Go.
Yeah.
That's next. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
Get ready, Minneapolis. AWOL Nation are set to hit the stage at the iconic First Avenue on April 28th. Don't miss your chance to see their electrifying performance live with hits like Sail, Not Your Fault, and Hollow Moon. Tickets are on sale now. Get the full details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Wow.
You got that right, Rosie. I mean, when he says
wow
like that, he means business.
Oh, yeah. He does mean business.
Wow.
Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are, Rosen. Right. Look at you.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. God, this is the best weather of
It's just,
it just never ends.
What's it make you say?
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa.
All right, let's do Vikings news.
You want to do Vikings news?
Yeah, I got some gambling stats for you.
For Vikings on the Power Trip, presented by
Your truck accessories pro.
I wish Brett was still here so we could have this in his face. Here's according to DraftKings, here's the list of the favorites to win NFL MVP.
Oh, okay.
You could probably tell this after Monday night, but Josh Allen is your favorite at plus 225.
He should be.
Right behind Josh Allen is Patrick Mahomes.
Never heard of him.
At 3-1.
Yeah, he died.
Even though we made him look
Overrated.
human. We made him look human, but CJ Stroud, 12-1.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson, 15-1. He's fourth.
Janet Jackson.
Tied for 5th/6th, Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Hurts at 17-1.
Rodgers.
Joe Burrow should not be 20-1. They're even though his game the other night was monster. They're 0-3. He's 20.
Wow.
Kyler Murray at 22-1 is 8th. Dak Prescott and Brock Purdy tied for 9th at 25-1.
What?
Rosie, relax.
I guess what else? 8, 9, 10. So 11th. The 11th most likely person to win MVP of the National Football League.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Very close.
Woodhawk.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, well, of course. Let's go.
Sam Darnold is 30-1, and Jordan Love is 50-1.
Take that.
Take that. Still.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is more likely to win it than Jordan Love. I would not have guessed that before the season.
No.
Isn't he leading the NFL in touchdown passes?
He sure is.
Yeah, with
awesome.
He's got 8. How many coaches are ahead of Kevin O'Connell, according to DraftKings, to win Coach of the Year?
That's a much better question.
0.
That is the correct answer.
Let's go,
0. He is the favorite at 3.5-1.
Well, if he is the favorite, then the guy who he's developed as having his coming out party is
Whoa.
Oh, boy.
He needs a segment?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, my God!
Would be pretty much in the same category, I would think, because of what O'Connell is. What has made Kevin O'Connell such an exceptional coach? His development as Sam Darnold as a guy that lot of people felt was washed all the way to right now, 3 games into the season. One of the most effective quarterbacks in the league. Who gets the credit for that? Well, Sam Darnold does, but also the head coach.
So KOC's the favorite at 3.5 to 1. Mike McDonald second. Harbaugh.
McDonald.
Yeah, Harbaugh third. Mike Tomlin fourth.
That's the guy.
And then fifth at 11 to 1 is the coach of the Packers.
The coach of the Packers is Matt LaFleur.
You got it down now. I'm so proud of you.
But what did he used to say?
Matt LaFleur.
He called him Matt LaFleur.
LaFleur. Like, he just didn't add the L, the second L.
Did he put an exclamation point after that?
Rosie?
But now you've nailed it.
Actually, now it's been 24 hours. What is the punctuation mark at the end of a sentence?
The stick, the long
With
stick.
the long stick in the period.
That is called an exclamation point.
Hang on.
Exclamation.
Which one is it?
Exclamation point.
That up, boy.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
I like explanation point.
That's
I really do. That should be the name of a segment.
I kind of like that too.
All right, last but not least, according to DraftKings, the comeback player of the year, Darnold is second at 3 to 1.
Don't call it a comeback.
Exactly.
Who's the only player ahead of Sam Darnold Aaron Rodgers is right. He's even money at 1 to 1.
The rim protector.
Even money.
Oh, boy.
I mean, probably. He probably is.
Joe Burrow third, Kirk Cousins fourth.
Who cares?
Oh.
Joe Burrow.
He's 0-3.
Get hurt.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
It's exclamation.
I don't care. I don't use stuff like that.
Punctuation?
Yeah. Your phone does it for you.
Do you ever exclaim?
No. I exclaim that you're mean. Hey, Dolly Parton. Can't Sam Darnold not win because he wasn't hurt? Isn't that the new rule? Like
I don't know the criteria.
Comeback player for the year rule is if they come back from an injury, not from like being bad.
Why would they do this? That doesn't make a lot of sense.
I thought we did like a whole bit on that.
stupid.
Am I crazy?
I think you're right.
I mean, you are crazy.
I think you're right.
It does seem
You're crazy.
Sure.
Thanks, Rose.
Well, it shows you you're in a as Sam Darnold was. I mean, especially with the Jets.
PA and Nordo did like a whole segment on it that you
have to
it's
be
now
hurt?
for injuries. It's not for like being bad and then all of a sudden like being a good player.
Yeah, there's now that you say that, there's definitely two distinct differences between being a great player, having an injury, and coming back, as opposed to just finally becoming an NFL quarterback.
I thought, PA and because they asked Charch about it, and then Charch said, yeah, he would bet on it, and then PA was like, well, it's a trick question because he can't be comeback player of the year.
Why?
He should be higher in the MVP voting. Maybe that'll happen in time.
Sure.
If the team continues to win, Donald's
We're only
continue to rise.
We're only 3 games in here.
Yeah, that's like power rankings. It doesn't. Who cares right now?
I loved him so much.
Oh, that's kind
that
of
is
you.
very
Jerry.
nice of Jerry.
That's kind of you, old man.
Why?
Because you're old.
What do you mean?
Your age is old.
Not at all.
He's passed away.
Age is old. Death.
There you go. One of the funniest men ever. Ever see a Martin Lewis movie?
Yep.
No.
Okay, that's what I figured. You talk to your father about that.
No, he only talks to you.
I know that's true.
Right.
Was I right? Is he right?
Yeah, the spirit of the AP Comeback Player of the Year award is to honor a player who has demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity by overcoming illness, physical injury, or other circumstances that led him to miss playing time the previous season. The decision to provide this guidance was made last December, but could not be implemented for the 2023 awards because the season was complete or had already completed. Right. So what they're saying is Joe Flacco was in the running for Comeback Player of the Year because he was bad the year before. And they were saying he shouldn't have been in conversation because DeMar Hamlin was the guy who truly came back from the most adversity.
Right. You don't need to explain anymore.
Got it. So that is the end of it. Yeah. So it is not due to poor play. It's due to
cough too cold
or poor circumstances.
Injury.
It's not even poor play because
thank you, Paul.
you're
You
mismanaged.
were right. Way to go, Paul. You were correct.
Yeah.
Good job, Paul.
Thank you.
Who's
Proud
Paul?
of you, Paul.
Who the hell's Paul?
Yeah.
That's me.
You're meat.
But do it with a little gusto. Do it with an exclamation point.
Right.
I don't know how.
It was terrific.
Thanks, Jerry.
Here's our defensive coordinator. Everybody loves him. Brian Flores. And he's talking about not knowing who's going to be quarterback for the Pack this weekend.
Yeah, it's two different styles of offense. It's not easy. I'll tell you that, Angel. It's not easy. But
my name's Chris.
look, they got a good group. It's not just the system. That their O-line's good. They got good tight ends. They got good receivers, good backs. They run off the ball. They're physical. This is one of the most physical teams I've seen. Receivers block.
Yep.
And, the O-line blocks, the tight ends block. They do a good job across the board.
They're going to run the ball no matter who's at quarterback. That's what they do best.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Jacobs.
We run the ball pretty well, too, with Aaron Jones. Right, Wes Phillips, offense coordinator, Minnesota Vikings?
Yeah, Aaron's just a really good football player. One of those guys, just kind of the game makes sense to him. He sees it. He's very, very smart. And just a fluid athlete, aside from him catching, he has over 100 yards rushing. I think it was 46 receiving.
Yeah, right.
And, those 100 yards were... he just has a way of slipping through, falling forward.
Rosie,
Falling
were you
forward.
at the press conference?
Yeah, Rosie, why are you?
It was really depressing.
I was out there, but
We're just interrupting everything.
Yeah, why are you interrupting?
Wow.
So there you go.
Positive attitude.
get to the
too.
point.
There you
Get to the point.
Where's that Aaron Jones thing at? He was on Vikings country last night with our main man, Musk. And he talked about something. And our dude back here, Brett, who died, said it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And
I bet it was.
Musk said, here you go. Mussy said, why'd you choose the Vikes? And he said this.
Over the especially the last 2 years, competing against this team, just watching the offense, I'm like, hey, I feel like I fit really good in this offense. They got a bunch of weapons over there. I feel like I can add value, and all the eyes aren't just going to be on me. There's so many weapons that they're going to have to focus on other people and not just hone in on me. And then KOC, just hearing people talk about him, his philosophy, seeing the way he was calling plays. Was familiar with Wes as well. Sure. So just comfortable in kind of knowing people a little bit, and also knowing it wasn't a far move as well. 4 hours.
Wow.
Gonna have to pick up and move everything, but 4 hours isn't too bad.
What an A+ signing.
Yeah, it's just great, right?
The biggest need they had was finding a way to put a little juice in that running back position with Alexander Madison not really being able to perform at that level. And I was so shocked the day they signed Aaron Jones. I went, how did this happen?
You went like, I have the audio.
Do you?
What?
Yeah. Wow, that was actual audio.
What? Yeah. Wow, you were
That was the day.
Then you said,
wow.
Rosie,
Which one of those statements had an exclamation point?
Parrish.
Yeah, Parrish was
You and I are
getting up on you.
friends.
I love you.
Yeah,
Wow.
you do.
Good to know.
Well, thanks, lady.
that's Vikings news.
I can't wait.
4.
Green Bay games are excellent. This is going to be fun.
The Packers are
The
favored.
Vikings are 3-0, man. This is awesome. If they win, you know what? They'll be 4-0.
Wow.
That is some seriously good math.
But I thought they'd win 4 games. This is
I know
sweet.
you did.
What? This is found money, right, Corliss?
I don't know.
Why are you so mad?
I'm not mad. I just said I don't know.
Are you mad?
Not at all.
Yeah, right.
Are we not lovers anymore?
Look at their
It's
November
so hard.
schedule starting November, too.
Yeah,
It's so hard.
Rosie,
They're
gross.
gonna-
Hound boy.
I'm not paying attention to any of what I say.
Rosie, what Minnesota Viking player is going to get horrifically injured in London and you're going to gut laugh for 30 straight seconds?
Shame on you.
Yeah, shame on
laughed
you.
so much
I
harder.
did not
Rosie.
laugh at all.
Yeah, you pissed yourself.
You know what, Rosie didn't laugh?
That is
I have
the
audio.
worst
I have
possible
audio.
take.
The public address announcer,
Yep.
he goes, well, they're on the field.
Yay.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
What?
That was... They
And
kept
then-
showing the replay.
I know, you kept
over
saying
and
it.
over.
Stadium,
Jeff,
they
look at
showed
this
it
thing.
so many times.
Jeff, look at this
My
thing.
dad was there.
Yeah.
He FaceTimed him.
No.
Oh, and he messed up. He actually put in.
OnlyFans.
My God. So it's either you call my dad or you go to OnlyFans?
Zero panties.
Oh, my God. Why are
Back
you...
to the pie.
Mark Gross.
We didn't
I
have
know.
any pie.
Edibles.
Former
I don't need
Vikings
to be
news,
here.
our guy Adam Thielen, when he had that awesome touchdown catch on Sunday from Andy Dalton, that 31-yarder over his shoulder. It was sick, right? Great throw, great catch. Severely injured his hamstring. He's going to go on IR at least 4 games. He's out.
Did he not
Looks
have that
bad.
problem here? Did he have a hamstring? I thought that knocked him out at one point.
Oh.
Yeah,
Rosie.
those are tougher and tougher the older you get to recover from, too. How?
Hello.
Right when Carolina finds themselves a quarterback. Okay, is he dead?
No, he's
but
not
he's
dead.
out for at least 4 weeks.
You laughed at Lewis Seen when
I
he
did not
when
laugh.
he was
Corey.
severely
I got your
injured in
back.
London.
Grotesque.
I got your back, Rosie.
Nordo and Sauce and I were all sitting right there. You got laughed for about
You guys
years.
weren't even paying attention to the
Zacho.
game.
I
How would
they
you
were-
know?
They were on OnlyFans.
I was
You
paying
guys
attention.
literally were not paying
Of course
attention
I was.
to the
I
game.
had to do fan line after that game.
No,
Of course I
you
paid
did-
attention.
No, you did
We
not.
did it for like half hour. They kicked
Then they
us
kicked
out.
us
I
out.
remember. I was
Yeah,
up
it was
in
the
booth.
best. Oh, no, not that.
Sex.
Lewis Seen now plays for the...
Oh, good question.
LSU.
San Francisco?
I don't know. Where they ended up.
Wasn't Dallas or Houston? Something like that?
Not the
Padres.
Packers.
Nobody has said it yet.
The Rams?
Argonauts.
You're the closest.
Who?
Grey Cup?
Well,
Who's the
Don't know
closest?
where he's at.
Geographically.
Lost a dick.
Whoa!
Detroit?
Mark, you lost what? Oh, is it
Cowboys.
the Chargers?
No,
Is that
see,
an
I was
NFL
close.
team?
Detroit?
He just said the Toronto Argonauts, and I said geographically
That's why
he's
I
the
said
closest. And he
Detroit.
says the
I'm sorry, I
Chargers.
thought you said me.
Buffalo.
You were looking at me.
Buffalo.
Sorry, my fault. My fault.
Buffalo?
Buffalo Bills.
yeah, shoot.
Buffalo
I
Bills.
should have known that. I know those
Rosie,
cities.
how many tackles so far did the for the undefeated Buffalo Bills does Lewis Seen have?
Yeah, special teams. I have no idea. 2.
0.
Yeah,
Zero.
zero. Doesn't play.
Oh,
I think
less than
he's,
two.
I think he's just practice squad. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. I wish him well.
Whoa. What did you
Oh, that's nice. That was the worst thing
Oh, my
I've ever
God.
seen.
Why do you keep saying
That
that's
was the
nice?
worst thing you'd ever seen?
It was
Well,
pretty
one
bad.
of the worst football
Oh, it was pretty
injuries.
bad.
Yeah, it was.
Because the play happened on the opposite side of where me, Rosie, Nordo, and Corey were sitting, and he never got up.
No. That's nice.
But
He's still there?
Rosie is right.
He never did, Carly.
They showed it.
They showed it about 35 times.
Worse than Theismann?
What?
It was pretty bad.
Well,
It was
remember,
close.
and remember, we didn't have the TV feed, right? Everybody back in the States said they showed it about once.
That was
Yeah.
it.
On the monitors that were right in front of us in the arena at the stadium, Tottenham Hotspur in London. I'm not exaggerating. They probably showed it
On the
what,
loop.
20 times.
I bet, yeah.
And I'm like, I can't watch this anymore.
No.
This is disgusting. And Rosie just was pissing his pants laughing.
He laughed
That's
so
not
hard.
true. Rosie did not. I got your back, Rosie. Rosie did not laugh.
No,
You like
did
that I got
not.
your back? I always have your back.
I believe the exact quote was, "Finally, this trip was all worth it."
And then you said, now we have something to talk about.
Well, exactly. There's fan line.
He was singing Reba McEntire.
Oh, that's.
Going back to the scene of the crime. This time the Vikings will be the home team. So
You mean.
yeah.
You don't know who it is.
Yeah.
You're trying to remember, Archie. You got this. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's give them
Something. Bonnie Raitt.
Thank you.
Bonnie Raitt Wales.
Let's give them something.
Yeah, that song
Yeah,
Wales,
she
right
does.
on. Yeah.
What other hits did she have?
She sang Mama Said Knock You Out.
Paul, your hands up.
Bonnie Raitt Woodhawk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Of course.
She can sing and play guitar.
Thank you.
Sauce, you have to bet your entire life savings, whatever you have in the bank, whatever you have in all of your accounts.
$13.
You have to bet
That's
every
it?
dime you have that Hawk has slept with a Bonnie. Yes or no? You have to be right. Bid aside. Throw the bid out for a second.
Yeah.
I would bet no, just because there's so many names.
I'll bet. Hawk, have you slayed a Bonnie?
Slayed a Bonnie.
What is
That's
that?
the title of the podcast.
Game of Thrones?
Hawk?
Yes.
Yeah!
Are you serious?
Of course
Bonnie?
he has.
Bonnie Rapier.
Do you call her Bon Bon?
No.
Of course he's.
Wait, you just say
slayed-
Bonnie Rapier?
That's her
Was
last
that
name.
David's sister?
Hey, cousin. That's right.
Cousin.
Look at you. How did you remember that?
Because David Rapier is a name you've said on this show a million times.
Yeah, he was a good friend.
And he's dead now,
Well, he's
correct?
dead. He passed
Yeah.
away. He sure did.
You banged your buddy's cousin?
A big deal.
No, he didn't bang her. He slayed her.
Yeah. Get
He
it right.
slayed a Bonnie.
Was that the lady whose dad beat you up?
No, different person.
Wow, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Cousin Bonnie.
See, I won.
I
You owe
was-
me money.
You know,
Cousin
there's more
Bonnie.
Bonnies in Indiana
Good
than
point.
there
I should
are.
have factored that in.
That's
Come
probably
on.
true because I know I can think of 4 as I'm sitting here right
That's
now.
what.
That you
That was
slept
my
with?
guess.
That's true.
Is there's got to be a lot of Bonnies in Indiana.
You
No.
slept with multiple bodies?
No.
It's not a name that you hear a lot these days.
We'll come back to Indiana.
Yeah, Uncle Slam.
Sauce, name another one besides Bonnie Raitt. Go.
Bonnie Rubble.
Bonnie Rubble.
Come on, that's good. On top of your head. That's good. I'm proud of you, man. For the first time in your life, somebody's proud of you.
Man.
Fan 5 next. Headlines later. Pierce is here. Rosie is here. Carly is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.